Hello and welcome to Dale's Gaming, and this should be the final part of the Killer Whale ship, our ICBM sub. It's if you've watched all of them or just the end one, it has taken a little bit of a change from the original design. We didn't use the really long missiles, but I'm happy with the design for its initial idea. Basically, it pushes out quite a lot of power. So if we go and have a look at it, a lot of missiles. And you know what I like missile spam. I think it's fun. So if we go and have a look and get in the chair, so we'll take a little look around. First of all, the outside, it is shielded. Shields are not brilliant, but this is not designed to be a front line fighter. It should be at range, trying to keep away, let everyone else take the shots, hopefully from the enemy. This has become a bit big, 8,500, so it's sort of similar size to the Leviathan. So if it's being brought in, it's being brought in as well as the Leviathan or instead. So well, we can see it's 500,000 metal, 1.7 million RP. So yeah, it's big now. It's a fair old size. So if we go and have a look around, I'll go back to my guide. Let's have a look around. We have put doors in places in this. I'm not going to worry about that actually for the moment. That's because it's going to jink out on me anyway. But the doors are for two reasons. One, if someone should want to have a walk around, or as it changes the game that makes it better. Also, your repair bots will go through doors, use them as a way to go to somewhere to repair it. So there is a double reason for that. Okay, there's a little error there. That was when the mirror line went all a bit crazy. Bear with me 1 second. Don't like that. Whoops. Things going not as planned. As always, I can't remember last time something actually went fully to plan. Anyway, let's start at the front. I'll go this way. Right. So the front's not too bad. One thing I've noticed, don't know if this is a bug, the detection ACBs. It's not turning the finding when things are not in range. A bit weird that. Anyway, torpedoes working very well. They've got a good long range. Their actual range is something like about 3,000 meters, but I haven't changed them too much from what I originally set up. Nice and effective at long range. We've put some, I have put some missile warners on here, but not laser, just missile warners. This is the front launcher, which is launched all in one go. And just to check on that, it's got a range of 1100 down to 100. I think the 100 here might be a little close. The 1100 is good, but the closer range might be a little too close as such. The setup of these, oops, I need to put a 1 second delay on all of those. Okay, they're all identical, one fin, plenty of fuel, frags, explosive, and a random block on the camera. So these are just to overload any LAM system, or that is the hope anyway. The two main missile bays, which when you come through here, let's go down into the AI room, and you go through the door, and you've got all of these lovely items. We've got lots of repair bots, some resource containers. This is a little bit open and could be subject to a weakness. If they do manage to get through here, then there's a potential for creating quite a bit of damage. But from what I've seen, that's not a big problem. Engine through here. This is the main bit that they tend to go for in my in testing. They tend to go straight for the engine. So which is annoying to say the least. We've got a reasonable engine here, some repairs. I've armoured it up fairly much. We've got 3 to 4 layers of metal there, but they still do try to get through, and they will try even get underneath. So I've even put more armour underneath the engine. We've got the air AA, which are quite well shielded in here. It's difficult to see them actually, they're that well shielded. Where's the doorway? Let's go through the door. Let's go through the door. Okay, we go through this way, and then you go through here, and where's the door up? Where's the door up? I should have a door upwards. Oh, I missed the ramp. There we go. Up through the ramp. Whoops. A little bit of a low entrance to that door. I'll have to. That's no good. Can't be having that. You clonk your head. Now we'd have to take that one out, unfortunately. Or is it that one? I'm taking too many out now. That one's okay. That one's okay. That one's okay. I'll do that later. It's not really a big problem. I think it's just this one needs to come out, possibly, so you can at least get to the door. And then you're into here with all of the aerial surface to air. We have got some wood. It took quite a bit to balance this. It's got a slightly nose down attitude in general, which is not great, but is actually advantageous when it's aiming at the enemy. I might try and solve that, but it's not a big problem having a slight nose down attitude in general. That's partially because of all of the controllers which we'll go through. So yep, that's the AA area. We have a flare system on the rear for any aircraft that fire missiles at us. With all of the detectors, will launch flares to the rear to attract any enemy missiles. Controller. We have in the AI section, which is about down here somewhere, 2 floors down. We have lots of control blocks, but a lot of these are not used at the moment. Most of them are air pumps for height, hydrofoils to stop it going too much of an angle, and the shields. As I said, these shields do not seem to be working. It's not detecting enemy ranges, so it's not turning the shields off for some reason at the beginning, which is a bit strange, but since there's nothing else been spawned in. These ones over here have got one for speed, but the rest of them are not used at the moment, but are there for any changes. Obviously, if you want to make changes, you can add things into this area. There's an area just above, could be an ideal place for if someone wants to put a gun in, or some other system, a laser system, maybe a LAM. There's plenty of space here, which is maybe something I've filled out with some ammo resource processors at the moment. But if you wanted to put a LAM system in, you could use this area. Basic controls. Obviously, you've got the system for the air pumps, but the main height control is these 4 control blocks here. This front one is purely straight ahead, and is if it goes low, to avoid anything below it. Sorry, in front of it. It will just try to send the hydrofoils into a 45-degree up to try and increase height because it thinks something's in front of it. So that's the basic avoidance. You then have this one, which is if something's below. So this detects anything directly below. So if you're going into low water, it will again try to go up on altitude. And finally, the 2, which will try to keep it around the 50 meter mark, approximately. Do have to make one change to that. There we go. Just a quick little change while I'm thinking about it. So that will make all the hydrofoils go up and down around the 50 meter mark. If it goes below about 60, the main missiles will have a problem getting out of the water. But that's it. Okay, I'll just save that vehicle. There we go. And I've called it Killer Whale. You can either do that as 2 ways. One, it's designed to kill whales. Its sheer volume, you know, on the attack side, it is what it is designed to do now. Or it is the size of a whale and it kills things. Either way, that fits. Let's do a little bit of combat testing though. So, we'll just go into there. First things, aerial targets. Let's see how it does against some aerial targets. Now, we'll bring in, the Onyx Watch doesn't have many, so we're going to bring in some Deepwater Guard planes. Let's go for a few interesting ones. Duster, a Drake, and the Flying Squirrel. They're all fairly free, slightly different ships, and we're bringing one actually extra, which is the Gotha, because that's a difficult one to destroy. So we'll just see how it does with all of those when they get in range. that's the mass shooting, and there's the aerial. Now you can see they all sort of split up a little bit, and they've got quite a number coming in there, going for different targets. The squirrel got through, but that Gotha, I think, might just be taking a hit. Yes, I think it's fair to say the Gotha might be taking a bit of a hit there. Okay, that's cool. Ooh, bit of lag. There's quite a lot of missiles coming out now. Our ship is fine. It'll be the shields came on automatically, and it'll be now replaying. You can see the amount of missiles it is firing out against aerial targets. Gopher's dead, and let's see how it does with the other two. Or the other three, sorry. Looks like the Duster got caught. And the Drake, oh, the Drake got a little closer. It is still focusing on the Gotha, but yeah. Yeah, the slow targets is good at taking out on the slow. Even actually the big missiles are having a bit of fun against that target, I think, which I could most probably turn off. The Drake, oh, it just took out the Drake. And it just launched flares as well because it saw some missiles coming in. So flares have been launched. So all in all, that launched was quite good. Did it take any damage? No damage taken. So the only one I'm going to do is I'm going to limit, let's see, the main missile height range. Let's get in here somewhere. So a quick change, because it does seem like this shouldn't really go after air targets with these particular weapons. So let's just check its setting. Maximum altitude to engage, yes, we don't want to go things that were above, say, 50. There we go. It is also set for only very large targets, but the Gotha obviously is a large enough target. It saw it as a potential well, target, basically. Let's just go into and do the same on this side as well. So don't attack targets above 50 meters. There we go. And it's also set for 2,000 blocks. So I think the other one was set for 1,500. So that should be. We'll just save that before we go any further. So generally. Okay, let's come out of that. Just see, I would guess it's the squirrel it's most probably having a few issues with, or we just now. I think everyone's dead. Yes, I think everyone is now dead. It's just cleaning up what is left. So that's good. I'm going to just do a destroy enemy vehicles. So, okay, that was the air-to-air test. Now we'll give it some ship. We'll just let it reload everything. You can see the flares are quite happily sitting there, just going to be attracting any missiles. I've tried to get them so that they will eject. Obviously they eject forwards but also backwards slightly as well, so we'll see how that goes for it. Next, let's give it some Onyx Watch ships. We'll start with something Clydesdale. Clydesdale was the largest ship. Not that fast, but just very large. So we can see how the torpedoes will do on this as well. So immediately, oh, it's in range of the mast fire system. So this is the mast random radar guided infrared missiles. Let's just see what the range it is at. It's at 700 meters. So this is just designed to go for lots of random blocks all over the place. Let's just check the size of this, make sure get close enough. Bear with me. Yeah, it's 8,000 blocks, so it's big enough for all of the requirements to hit it. unless there's some other reason like the AI is extremely low in the water. So let's just go and have a look at it as the designer put the AI really low. You can see it's got this slightly downward attitude. I might try and fix that. Let's just go down here, this one, and just see what is going on. Yes, the AI is extra low, so we'll make that -20. And we'll just check the other one, the other side as well. We can hear we're taking a little bit of damage whilst this is being worked on. And where is it? Are you going to give me the option? Oh, it's just there, that's right. So -20. Is there any other reason why it wouldn't be firing? No, it's just the range now. I think it's possibly actually got too close. Let's go and have a look. Yes, it's actually got too close. It should now be trying to head away to get range on the target. Unfortunately, it's not very quick. So it should be trying to get far enough away. The main rocket, oh no, they aren't. The mains are actually firing. The mains are firing now. But you can see they are having a bit of an issue trying to hit. By the looks of it. It's just a little too close. We'll check on the other missiles. Just check why these might have the same issue, that the AI on this vehicle is very low in the water on the Clydesdale. So we'll just see. Yeah, we might have to set that to 20 as well. There we go. That fired now. Yeah, he's obviously put the AI very low. We'll check how the torpedoes are doing actually instead. So we can see torpedoes are coming in. Yes, the torpedoes are coming in quite nicely. You can see how they are ripping this apart a little bit at the moment, which is very good. You can see them coming in, because they're coming in at different heights as well. They're really cutting through various heights of the ship and then cutting upwards, rather than just only going through at the sea level sort of area. You can see another load of them coming in now as well. So yeah, that's whoops, they didn't want to target them. They're targeting something over there, unfortunately. Such is life. I think they don't quite turn fast enough, these ones. They're not good. 100 meters is maybe a little too close. I think 500 meters might be their minimum range as such in that regard. I'm just going to change that on these. What's the distance at the moment? 500. Okay, well we'll set it at 600 then. Stop these firing. This is all part of combat testing. So we are combat testing. This isn't just a showing you. This is my combat tests for this, to set up all of the various tests to make sure it works, quite simply. Okay, so I've set that now at 600 just to limit, stop it unnecessarily firing when there's nothing to be shot. We took a little bit of damage. You can see there's some damage did get taken. We've got a lot of repair bots, and okay, the main missiles are doing quite nicely now. Now that it's at a reasonable range, they're doing quite well. Yep. You can see that's coming in there, and because these are all laser guided, wherever the laser is aimed at, which is often could be the AI, etc. These will try to make their way through to that particular point as as best as they can. So obviously they did take it out. You can see it's really ripped that apart. Done a good job there. Good job. So the only bit that's left is what. So yeah, I think that's it's proven its point. It can damage. The Cleisland was a big vessel, and it got rid of it in a reasonable time. Just check the algorithm. Maybe I can make that about 120 and change that to be minimum 500. Basically, I don't want it to I want it to stay around that 900 mark. I don't want it to get close, but it does turn very quickly is its big problem. So I might just put a few more items on it, some more turning ability for it. Right, still having a go at it. Actually, it's still deciding to try and shoot something. I don't know what it thinks there is out there to shoot. Yeah, I'm not sure what it thinks that it's shooting at. Oh, it has finished now. It was just waiting for that to finish. So, okay, let's just try one last ship, which is a metal ship. We'll just try something of metal. Start with a reasonable amount of halberd. What we're going to try is the glaive, because the glaive does have anti-missile systems. So this will be a good test for it against the glaive to see how it does. To see if it can overwhelm the missile systems on the glaive. As an example. So yeah, we can see it's coming in. We've got our nice massed random missiles. Yes, its constant wave laser is going against some of our missiles. I think some of our torpedoes were out in the water and redirected. So he's got some of them, but we still got enough come through there. So we still did a fair bit of damage. And here's our main missile, which is almost a constant flow now. But is it more than he can take? Now, the Alcazar might still win against this, but that's just sheer volume of damage. But you know, we are getting through, and there's our mass missile. So it can't do both, you know, take out the mass missile as well as this constant barrage of missiles that are coming forward here. He is firing his own missiles. So you can see where our laser is aiming. And it will force all of those missiles for where that laser is aiming and basically cut through. You can see how this is cutting through here with the constant large missile barrage. I guess it's going for, I don't know, is it AI or engine? And you've got the torps as well coming in. They're also cutting this apart as well. Yeah, AI is dead now. So yeah, that's good. That did that in. It didn't take long at all, actually. And you can see that these at this range they're coming in quite nicely high, coming down on the target. I like it. I think it's good. Yeah, it's definitely a worthy partner for the Leviathan. So this is the killer whale. We'll see. We'll bring it into the campaign at some point. But please download it and adjust it if you wish as well. Make it even better. So next time in the campaign, possibly with the turtles or the air fleet, but possibly the turtles. So until next time, have fun.